Arcturian message, the first landing. September 24, 2013. The first landing is the landing and interconnection of your multidimensional mind with your third-dimensional brain. The brain is completely encased within the skull, but the multidimensional mind is just above your brain where it resonates to the fourth dimension and beyond. Thereby, the aura of your physical body is the primary connecting device between your third-dimensional brain and your multidimensional mind. Once your multidimensional mind has fully landed and interconnected with your physical brain, your earth vessel begins its metamorphosis into light body. This metamorphosis is much like the shift from a caterpillar to a butterfly, in that it is not a transformation in which a new element has been added. Instead, it is a transmutation in which your body is aligned to a higher frequency of resonance. This higher frequency of resonance always existed in the higher frequency, but it was not visible to the limited perceptions of your earth vessel. As the energy patterns of your multidimensional mind begin to interlace and interact with your physical brain, higher dimensional perceptions come online to your human consciousness. However, you are only conscious of these perceptions while you are in a higher state of consciousness. In a low state of consciousness, which is created by fear-based thoughts and emotions, your earth vessel is filled with adrenaline and is on alert for any incoming danger. Therefore, all attention is placed on the physical world. Conversely, when you are in a higher state of consciousness, which is created by love-based thoughts and emotions, your earth vessel is filled with endorphins. These endorphins amplify the sense of joy, love and well-being that first initiated their release. While you are in the state of consciousness, all is safe in the world. When you feel safe, your consciousness expands into the higher dimensions, which allows you to move beyond the confines of your daily life enough to consciously perceive glimpses of the higher dimensions. In this state of consciousness, you are able to expand your perceptions beyond the normal human visible field into the higher expressions of light and the ultraviolet range of the electromagnetic field. At first, you will likely perceive the fourth dimension, as you have become accustomed to that reality via your dream life. Your physical earth vessel is living within a hologram in which everything resonates to the limited range of the visible electromagnetic spectrum. One of your greatest challenges in your process of ascension is to release the habit of believing that the physical plane is the only reality. With the release of this habitual thinking, you can begin to remember that you are not your earth vessel, but you are wearing your earth vessel. You have many realities in which you hold or wear a higher frequency vessel, such as a Pleiadian vessel, a Sirian vessel or an Arcturian vessel. Yes, we Arcturians have long ago released our need to wear a vessel. However, many of us have landed within the forms of earth vessels. In fact, many of us came to answer Gaia's call for assistance at the fall of Atlantis, knowing that we would continue to take earth vessels until Gaia could fully transmute back into her fifth-dimensional expression. Our contract is now up, and you can return to our true Arcturian, or Pleiadian, Sirian etc. form. However, your consciousness has worn an earth vessel for many incarnations. Thus, your consciousness will need to go through the process of remembering how your multidimensional light-based form feels as opposed to how your third-dimensional matter-based form feels. It is the landing of the multidimensional mind that will facilitate this process. The human brain resonates to the small visible field of the electromagnetic spectrum and cannot read data of higher frequencies unless you expand your consciousness into that frequency. The landing and interconnection of your multidimensional mind is your personal portal out of the 3D hologram, as it serves as a control tower high on a mountain that can transmit and receive higher frequencies of light. Living in a hologram means that you are living in a world of light that is structured to resonate to the aforementioned visible frequency of the electromagnetic spectrum. As your connection to your multidimensional mind progresses, you will begin to remember your higher expressions of self in the myriad realities of the higher dimensions. Since your earth vessel is holographic, you too are made of light. Hence, you do not need to create or activate your light body. You are a light body right now resonating to a lower frequency of light. Your physical brain projects out the frequency of light that illuminates your perceptions of that frequency. However, as you expand your connection with your multidimensional mind, your conscious and unconscious communications with your higher expressions send you information from your higher dimensional realities. This information is constantly reminding you to raise your state of consciousness into the ultraviolet spectrum to reactivate your innate perceptions of the higher dimensions. Your physical form can only perceive the third dimension. However, when you expand your consciousness into your multidimensional mind, you can create a conscious connection with one or several of your higher dimensional selves. Via this connection, your higher expressions of self can easily perceive fifth-dimensional Gaia and send those perceptions to your earth vessel. Your higher expressions can also download information into your consciousness. However, your physical brain is incapable of receiving, storing and understanding this frequency of data. Therefore, you must expand your consciousness into your multidimensional mind in order to consciously receive and understand this information. With a higher state of consciousness, you have the ability to perceive the fifth-dimensional reality in which you now live. However, first you must deny your brain's belief that the only real world is the physical world and the higher dimensional worlds are just your imagination. This restructuring of cognition can only occur when you clear your 3D computer brain of low-frequency, fear-based data. When your computer is full, distortions occur when you attempt to add new data. This is the same situation with your human brain computer. Hence, old memories of fear, anger and sorrow that fill your memory banks must be cleared to create the necessary space for your physical brain to interconnect with your multidimensional mind. These old fear-based emotions also create a drag on your consciousness and limit your ability to maintain a high enough state of consciousness to be able to perceive us with your multidimensional mind to commune and interact with the myriad higher expressions of reality. Fortunately, these fear-based experiences and memories are stored as energy patterns. Therefore, they can be released, not even as memories, but as patterns of energy. For example, take a moment to connect with your physical brain so that you can perceive the energy pattern of fear. Do not become attached to the cause, situation of emotions of this energy pattern. Merely observe the color, density and movement of an energy pattern of fear. Do you see how this energy is dark, dense, sluggish or completely immobile? Feel this fear-based energy pattern in your physical form. Do you understand now how this energy dampens your state of consciousness to trap you in third-dimensional illusions? Can you see now why the remaining beings of darkness continue to create fearful scenarios to lower humanity's consciousness? Fortunately, you have the antidote to all fear, which is unconditional love. Unconditional love resonates to the highest frequencies of light. We ask you now to direct your attention into the energy field of unconditional love. Do you see how it is filled with myriad octaves of light? Observe as the energy pattern of multidimensional love swirls towards the higher worlds into an ever-expanding vortex to create a living portal to your multidimensional self. Now we ask you to place your fear, your anger and your sorrow into this beautiful, infinite vortex. As you allow these fear-based energy patterns to escape from your conscious, unconscious and subconscious brain, heart and body, see how the dark, dense energy pattern of fear disappears into the swirling light of unconditional love to be transmuted back to light. This swirling light of unconditional love also neutralizes any danger by surrounding you with the protection of your own higher resonance of self. Within the safe envelope of unconditional love, your body releases the endorphins that expand your consciousness back into your multidimensional mind. Additionally, the higher light streaming into your planet from the galactic center is constantly entering your physical form. This resonance of light is extremely uncomfortable to all fear-based energy fields, and serves to flush them to the surface of your consciousness. Emotions feel the same way leaving your form as they did when they entered your form. Therefore, remember to tell yourself, I am not having these emotions. I am releasing these emotions. With this knowledge that the higher light is purging your memory of fear-based files, you do not need to remember these situations or partake in the purge in any way. Just call in unconditional love to assist with the purging and surround yourself with the higher light. Your form is much like a hot air balloon. First you release anything that is so heavy that it will diminish your flight. Then, you are unhooking the balloon from the ground and taking off into the skies. In this manner, you are releasing the third dimension from the lowest frequencies up. As the weight of your inner darkness sphere diminish, your journey into the skies of the higher worlds escalates. To assist this process transmuting darkness into light, listen to the fear-based energy patterns that tell you that you do not deserve to. Send these dark energies the multidimensional light of unconditional love. Observe as these energy patterns transmute within the unconditional love. Feel how your earth vessel becomes lighter and purer with each release. You are expanding into your higher expressions of self by releasing the lower frequency memories that have trapped you in the illusion of the third dimensional world. In this manner, you free that which has limited your consciousness so that you can consciously participate in the landing, docking and interconnection of your multidimensional mind into your third dimensional brain. Once your multidimensional mind is fully integrated with your physical brain, you will be in constant connection with the higher expressions of your multidimensional self. You will then be able to release your attachment to the limitation and separations of the 3D hologram and find your portal out of the holographic program and into you, the programmer. We are the members of your multidimensional self. We are you. The Arcturians and the Galactic Federation of Light. Channeled by Suzanne Lee. SuzanneLeePhD.blogspot.co.uk